Hey guys, and welcome back to another quiz video. Today we are going to be doing an impossible Pokemon quiz. I truly believe that I don't care how much knowledge you have of these games, I truly believe that this quiz is impossible to complete. However, if you want to do it right alongside me and see what you can get compared to me, I would love to see your score and probably how much better you're going to do than me. I kind of want to do this video. I've been doing a couple of these recently because people do the can you name all 1025 Pokemon? And that's a cool video, but you see it every day. How many people do you know have done the all Pokemon moves quiz? I'm assuming not that many. So we're going to go for probably half an hour and just see how many Pokemon moves my stupid little ape brain can remember. I've put probably 1,000 hours across the entire Pokemon series. I've opened thousands of cards, spent thousands of dollars on this franchise. So let's see if any of that knowledge managed to stay in my mind at all as we attempt to do the all Pokemon moves quiz. So yeah, let's do this. I'm going to quickly take a drink of water and then we'll get right into it. Oh yeah, real quick by the way, spelling atrocious. You should get used to this by now. So if I try and type tackle and it's like tap babble, that's why. It's because I'm awful at spelling. Speaking of which though, let's go with tackle. We got scratch. We're gonna start with the basics. We're just gonna do normal. Keep it straight up. Growl. We got leer. Defense curl. Leer, defense curl. We got harden. Can't forget harden. We also have like string shot and poison sting. Beedrill has twin needle, and Butterfree has like sleep powder and poison powder and gust and air slash. I'm just going all over the place. There's also air cutter and shoot and gust, and there's razor wind. That's a very obscure move. That's like Talonflame move, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what order this list is in, by the way. Back to like Gen 1, you have like Ember and Vine Whip, Bullet Seed, Rock Blast. I'm trying to think of all like the 5-hit moves. There's Population Bomb, Scale Shot. These are not Gen 1 moves. There is also Fury Swipes. That's the most That's like the most obvious one, right? Fury Swipes. There's also like Double Slap and Wake Up Slap and Play Rough. I don't know what order I'm doing this in. There is. Do they count Z moves? Do you think that Twinkle Tackle counts? Oh my god, it does. We will get to that after I get through my first chain of thought. There's poison jab and poison tail and toxic. And poison powder I already did. There is poison gas. There is strange steam, which is Galarian Weezing's signature move. There is Gulp Missile a move on Cramorant? I'm going in a very weird direction right now. No, but there is Drum Beating, Pyro Ball, and Snipe Shot. There's also Flower Trick, Torch Song. Let's do Shadow Ball while we're here, and Shadow Claw, and Hex, and Will-O-Wisp. And I'm trying to think of like Skeletors right now. Flamethrower. There's like Heat Crash, Hammer Arm, Takedown, Double Edge, and the other one of that kind is Takedown, and then the step up. Double Edge is the one up. But what's like there's another one like that, I'm pretty sure. Well, there's like Explosion and Self-Destruct. I know that. There is Lick. And then I was at signature moves. I never did Quaquaval's signature move, which is Aqua Step. There's also Aqua Jet, and Revival Blessing, which is a weird one to think of right now. That's Pawmot's signature move. There's Thunderclap, and Thunder, I guess, and Thunderclap, and Thunderbolt, and Leaf Blade, Razor Leaf. I said Razor Leaf. There's Peck, Drill Peck. Going to Rowlet here, we have Spirit Shackle, Darkest Lariat. Incineroar's broken. What moves do they have? They have like Parting Shot. Pursuit was an annoying move when it was in the game. There was, what's the one for like they come back to you? U-turn. There's Parting Shot. There's what's the other one? Like Fake Tears. That's a very random one. I'm sure not many people get. Fake Tears. There is Snatch. Let's get all the obscure ones. Snatch and Quash. Those are very obscure moves. There's Tailwind. That's not an obscure move. Tailwind. There's also like Fairy Wind and Icy Wind and Ice Beam and Icicle Spear. It's another 5-hitting move. There's Hydro Pump and Water Pulse and Water Gun and Hydro Pump we need Scald. Water type moves is what I'm on right now. Primarina's signature move is Sparkling, Spark I guess. Sparkling Aria. Zap Cannon is not Primarina's signature move. Zap Cannon, there's also Guillotine and Sheer Cold. And the other one is it like Vice Grip and Vice Claw? It's something like that. If that's not what it was, it's gotta have been close. There's like Bug, Bite, and Bug moves? I don't know. Bug is not a very common type. X-Scissor. There is Cleaver for some reason, who has Stone Axe. Weirdeer has Psy Shield Bash. Psy Shield Bash. And there's also Psychic and Psy Shock. There's Thunder Wave. I'm thinking of my Pokemon. I just played through Black White. I had a Zubat. Or not a Zubat, sorry. Although there is Poison. I guess there's like Bite and Crunch while we're thinking of them. And then I think of Paris, who's Spore. But anyways, as I was saying, I have a Zubat who has Thunder Wave, which also makes me think of Nuzzle. Thunder Wave, Psychic, which I already got. Heart Stamp is Zubat's signature move. And Air Slash, I'm pretty sure. So then I have an Emboar also who has Hammer Arm, Heat Crash, Flare Blitz. That's the one I was trying to think of earlier. As well as, I believe, just Flamethrower. Or no, sorry, Rock Smash. Or not, Rock Head? What's the move called? Well, there's Rock Wrecker. That's not what I'm thinking of. The one where it's like, oh, Head Smash, where you have recoil damage after. There's also Rock Slide. I'm thinking of Crustle now. X-Scissor, Rock Slide, Smackdown. There is, I'll do the TMs. There's like Cut, Rock Smash I already had, Strength, Surf, Waterfall, Dive. There's also Dig and Teleport and Rock Climb and Defog and Flash. We're at 110 so far in 8 minutes. That's really good. But yeah, I had a Crustle in my team. I just used all bugs. That's what I wanted to do. And the Crustle had Rock Slide, Rock Wrecker. Didn't have Moonblast, but I thought of Moonblast. Obviously did not have Moonblast. Fairy wasn't even around. And then I think that's it for Crustle. Rock Wrecker I already said too. There was Venipede, who had Poison Tail, Toxic, Screech, and X-Scissor, I believe. They all had X-Scissor because it's the best physical bug move that you can get. Leavanny was on the team. She had X-Scissor, Leaf Blade, Slash, and Swords Dance. Which also makes me think of Dragon Dance. And is there another like good boosting move? What's Terrapagos' signature move called? That's like Stellar. Is Terra Blast on here? That's a move, right? Yeah, Terra Blast is like G-Max or like max rockfall on here? It is. Okay, we're gonna have to remember those two later. Don't let me forget those guys. What was I thinking of? I was thinking of Leavanny, and I already got all those Swords Dance stuff like that. So it was Terra Star Storm for Terapagos, by the way. There is... Shoot. Who's on my team of black and white? Who's the last one? Galvantula. Electro Web. Power Whip. They didn't have that, but I thought of Ferrothorn, who spawns in the same area, just like how Clink does with Shift Gear for Gear Shift. Shift, Gear, and Gear Grind. I'm glad I got those. There's also like Iron Head. I haven't done many steel moves. Iron Head, Metal Claw, Bullet Punch, and also Power Up Punch and Close Combat and Drain Punch and Fire Punch and Ice Punch and Thunder Punch. Is that what it's called? Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Electric Punch. Is that not what the last one is? I swear there's a third one. Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Water Punch, no. What was it? What was the last one? Thunder Punch? It is Thunder Punch, right? It is Thunder Punch. Okay, I am not crazy. High Jump, Kick, Hiccups, as well as like really high jump kick or whatever the evolved form of that one is. I don't remember. Back to Black and White 2. The last one was Galvantula, who was Thunderbolt. Volt Switch. Thunderwave again because I like Thunderwave. And Bug Buzz. And Signal Beam. That's all for Black and White. I also have my Azumarill with like Strength Surf and like Waterfall and stuff like that. I guess we'll go to what was my other recent playthrough. I had Scarlet and Violet. I had my Meowscarada had Flower Trick. Obviously, it had Foul Play. Ice Shard. I used a Mamoswine in the Teal Mask or whatever it was called. Meowscarada had Foul Play, Play Rough, and U-Turn. Got all those. I had Wugtria, who had Triple Dive. I believe there's also Triple Kick and Axe Kick. That is Low Kick's his signature move, I believe. Low Sweep. There was... I just kind of like think of one move and then it kind of spawns a couple other moves, which is why they seem so random. But if Wugtrio had Triple Dive, like Dive, do I have regular Dive? Triple Dive, Aqua Jet, and probably like Ice Beam or something. Or no, it was like Throat Chop, I believe. Titan had like Ice Spinner, I believe it's called. Liquidation. This is actually helping more than I thought it would, to be fair. And this game came out 2 years ago. I'm impressed I still remember it. Liquidation, Ice Spinner, and Ice Shard. And I'm assuming probably like Crunch or something. Orthworm had Shed Tail, as well as Substitute while we're here. Substitute. Let's get like Protect. That's a big one. Detect. Protect, Detect. Is there another form of that? I don't know. I'll have to think of that later. There's Fly. I missed that one when I thought of HMs earlier. But I'm thinking of Orthworm, who had like Iron Head. Dig, probably Earthquake. That's a big one. That's a popular move. Like Earth Power. Magnitude. Sand Attack. That's a big one. Mud Slap. Mud Bomb. Shoot, there's just so many. Aromatherapy I thought of randomly. I'm thinking of like Gen 7, like Leavanny, not Leavanny. Shoot, I'm getting my words messed up. What's the plant, the Flying Mantis one called? Lurantis. Yes, I'm thinking of Lurantis, who had like Leaf Blade and Aromatherapy. And there's Serena, who had Drop Kick. And she also had like Stomp and Triple Axle. Okay, back to Scarlet and Violet. Who am I missing from my team? Well, there's the legendaries. They weren't on my team, but there's like Collision Course, right? That is... I'm not going to spell it. Collision Course? Is it just like that? Autocorrect me here. Collision Course. There we go. Collision Course, and the other one is Electro Drift, I believe, right? Yeah, Electro Drift from Miraidon. There's like Dragon Pulse, and Dragon Claw. Dragon Rage is a popular one. Sonic Boom is a worse version of that one. There's a False Swipe, and Hold Back is the rip-off version of that one. There is... Shoot, man. Did I do Metal Claw already? I did. There's like Sand... What's Sand Trap? The one where it like sets up... Well, Sandstorm. Rain Dance. Sunny Day. The one where it like... Oh, Sand Tomb is what I'm thinking of. The one where it traps them in battle. There's also Rock Tomb. Weather, I did Rainy Day. Sunny Day. I didn't get Hail or Snowscape. There's Slow King's signature move it got in Gen 9, which is Chilling Reception. Oh my god. Oh no, it's not Chilling Reception. It's like it tells an awful joke and it gets to set up snow, but it's only for Slow King introduced in Gen 9, and I really want to punch myself in the face the more I talk. I swear it was called... Is it like Chilly Reception? Thank God I got that one. I don't know what I would have done. But Galarian Slow King had... it had Quick Draw, but it also had like Poison... Like Arm Cannon? Is that what it was called? Galarian Slowbro's like Head Shell Cannon? Head Shell Cannon? It's Galarian Slowbro's move where he like shoots the gun and it fires. I love Galarian Slowbro, but it's been like 5 years. Arm Shell Cannon? Arm Cannon? Well, I thought of Dynamic Punch. That one's gonna haunt me. I couldn't get of it though. Dynamic Punch, which is one of the worst moves ever. Speaking of which, there's Focus Punch, which is the most infuriating move ever. And Focus Blast on the same freaking wavelength there. Who's left in Scarlet and Violet? Who's the last member of my team? It was the Titan, Meowscarada. I remember the thing was like, oh, they're all Pokemon that was revealed in the trailers beforehand. Orthworm. There's King Gambit, who has Kowtow Cleave. I didn't use him on my team though. Shoot. I don't remember. If I start thinking of like Gen 9 Pokemon that get signature moves, because most of them do, right? Like I think of Houndstone, who had Last Respects, right? That's a signature move. It was also given to Basculegion, I believe. There is Toxtricity, who I know is Gen 8, but they have Overdrive, as well as like Discharge and like Poison. Not Poison, but Boom Burst. Alchemy had a move called Decorate, which is a very annoying move. There is Howl, which does a similar thing to Decorate. There is Acupuncture, which is again where it like gives you a random status effect when you use it. Am I gonna spell it right? Is the question. Acupuncture. Is that not? You gonna give me an autocorrect? I'll just misspell it a lot so that way they know. There we go. Thank you. Acupuncture. I guess acupuncture is not a move. I know what I'm thinking of. It's like you give it to your opponent and it gives them a random status condition. But I guess it's not acupuncture, apparently. There is, who's another Gen 9 Pokemon? What's Garganacles? It's, Salt Cure. There is Spidops, who has, like, Spider Web and Web Trap, I believe. It's like Web something. It's stupid Pokemon, so I don't know why I'm even trying to think of it. It's one move. I could do the Dynamax moves while I'm at a thing. So it's Max Rockfall, Max Quake, Max... There's also the G-Max moves, right? Like G-Max Wildfire is Charizard's signature move. Or not. Is it just Max Wildfire? I know that's what it's called, is it not? G-Max Charizard's signature move is G-Max Wildfire. But I guess not. G-Max... What's the fairy one? The stars come down from the sky. G-Max... Or just Max, I guess. Max Starfall? I guess that makes sense if stars fall from the sky. Dragon is Max Meteor, right? Well, there's also Draco Meteor while we're here. But it's like Max Meteor? Question mark? No. Max... Max Overgrowth is the grass one. Max Flare is the fire one. Max Shoot, what was the water one called? Ugh. It's like a giant beam of water, and it goes shoo, right across the screen. I can picture it in my mind. I don't know, but there's Hydro Cannon, which is a random one I thought of. Or Hydro Cannon? That's a move. I know there's Hydro Pump. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's like a Blastoise move, right? Where it gets Hydro Cannon. I thought anyway. I could be wrong. Max Steel Spike. I can't believe I remember these. It's been so long since I've seen any Max moves in action. Is it Max Geyser? It is Max Geyser. Max. The electric one was like Max. I know Toxtricity has one that's like Amp Rock G Max. This is overwhelming, guys. I don't know if you're doing this or if you did it before you watched this, but this quiz is like, it's hard and also not at the same time. But it's Max. The electric. I don't even remember what the electric one looks like. I guess that's kind of a problem then. So it's Max. What type have we not done? Bug. Max Flutter. By. How do I remember this? Max Flutter by. There is another type. What's another type? Normal. Max Strike is the normal one, I believe. Max Strike, and then like Max Punch. Is that the fighting one where the fist comes down from the sky? Is it like Max Fist Rain? I don't know what the max move is for that one. Shoot. Max. What types am I missing? There's 18 types. There's no way I got them all. Max Dark. Max Darkness. That one's easy. Max Steel I already did. Dark and Steel Fairy I already did. Those are the ones I added later. So it's just the original game, which is like Bug, Rock, Earth. I already did all those. Ghost. The one where it like takes furniture from around the place. There's Curse, which is just a normal move. Max Phantasm? Dude, I don't know how this is all coming back to me. Max Phantasm. What types am I still? Max Ice. Did I do Ice? Hailstorm? Is it Max Hailstorm? Ooh, I don't even know. This is just like, I never thought about these moves in so long. They just all come back all of a sudden. Max, shoot. Did I do Psychic? Max, what's the Psychic one? I don't even remember the Psychic one. That one's I'm kind of screwed on too. Let's do Z moves then. It's like Doom Bloom, right? For the grass one. Bloom Doom. Bloom Doom. It's Hydro Vortex, I believe. I believe that Primarina signature Z move is Torrential Downpour. Because whenever somebody says that in real life, my monkey brain is like, ooh, Pokemon move. Torrential Downpour? Is that not what it is? Maybe I'm just crazy then. What is... I know that Incineroar's, because it's in Smash Brothers, is Malicious Moon Salt. And Decidueye, I have no idea. It's been even longer since I played Sun and Moon. I swear Primarina's is called Torrential Downpour. No, it's not. It's called like Aria. Well, Sparkling Aria is the move of Primarina, which I already got. It's like Aria of the Moon, right? Or something like that. Well, Snorlax is funny. Snorlax is Pulverizing Pancake. And freaking Mimikyu as Let's Snuggle Forever, which is a wild move name. Twinkle Tackle's obviously the worst animated move of all time. There's Breakneck Blitz. Breakneck Blitz, which came up twice. Oh, it gives me one each for physical and special. Interesting. The fighting move, I can go in the order here. Fighting move was like all out pummeling. I'm almost certain of that, yeah. Flying. What was flying? Flying was one of the stupid ones you had to wait to the post game to get, so I don't actually remember flying. The poison one, I don't remember either. Shoot. Ground. Oh, that was like Quake. Like you send him into the ground and then you like kind of go after him. I know that the rock one is like you have a giant boulder and you just smush it on their heads. I don't remember what that one was called either. Shoot. Bug. What was even the... I don't even remember what the bug one looked like. Ghost. Like all the arms come up from the ground, right? I don't remember that one either. Shoot, I thought I had more of a rap on these. The fire type one. Oh my god, I don't even know the fire type ones. My brain is melting, it's starting to goo actively. Electric. Electric Z move. I feel like I should know it. Psychic Z move. Maybe I gotta come back to these later because I'm not getting any of them. Ice and then Dragon. I don't remember what those ones look like. And Dark. What does the Dark Z move look like? Is it like Pitch Blackness? Like All Out Blackness or something? I don't know. But if we went into... If these are all the Gen 7 signature moves. Is Ice Hammer... Because it was given to Crabominable, right? Fairy. So what did Rabombi get that was unique? I'm assuming that's the next fairy type in line. Oricorio got Revelation Dance? A Revelation Dance? You're gonna have to tell me how to do that one. Revelation Dance. There was Rockruff, who had Accelerock. Maybe they're not in order. Well, I guess they are. They're just like kind of all... Oh, they're sorted by type, interestingly enough. There's the Guardians. Tapu Koko, Bulu, and Lele all had Nature's Madness. But there's also other moves that do the same thing where it takes you to half health. I don't remember what they are, though, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. Solgaleo had Sun, Steel, Strike. Sun, Steel, Strike. And then Nebby obviously had Splash, Teleport, and Cosmic Power as the only moves Cosmoem and Cosmog can learn. And then Lunala, I can see the move in my line, I don't know what it's called. It's like he forms a moon and then shoots a laser down. And it's called like Moonbeam. No, it's shoot. I know that Necrozma has a signature move that's called Light That Burns My Eyes, right? Light That Burns the Sky? Is that not what it's called? Light That Burns... Oh, is it Burns? It is, Light That Burns the Sky. And then normal Necrozma has Photon Geyser. Oh, shoot. What's another Gen 7 Pokemon? Oranguru got Instruct, right? And Passimian had Coaching, I want to say? Grapplock from Gen 8 had Octolock. Gen 7 Pokemon. Comfey had Floral Healing. Ground type, Mudsdale. Mudsdale had Horse Kick. I don't know, did Mudspray even have a signature move? I don't think so. Grass types, Delmise. Did Delmise have a move? I don't think so. Minior. Well, Minior had like Rock, Slide, and like Meteor Beam, right? I think that might be his signature move. I don't know. Well, that's Colossal's, right? Colossal has a sorry. Tar Shot. But they also had like Incinerate. I remember there was a moment with my friend where I used Incinerate, and he thought it was funny because I just obliterated the Pawniard. Phalanx has a move called No Retreat, which I misspelled. There we go. Oh my god, I keep thinking of Pokemon that have signature moves from later generations. We got Alolan Dugtrio. I know they had Tangling Hair. That's not a move, though. They had Sucker Punch. I don't think any of the Alolan forms. Oh no, Raichu had a original move. I'm pretty sure it was like Spark Surfer or something. Maybe it was a Z move. I honestly can't remember. Ice Ninetales had Aurora Veil. You're gonna have to correct me on that one. I don't know how to spell Aurora. Aurora, and then Aurora Beam. Aurora Veil, Aurora Beam, Aurora Borealis. I don't know. Max Hailstorm. That's the ice one. Or did I already get that one? Maybe I already got that one. I don't remember. Shoot. Gen 7 Pokemon. Keep thinking of Gen 7 Pokemon. Don't stop. Did the Ultra Beast have anything? Anything specific anyway? I know Nihilego had like Poison Jab and stuff, but that doesn't really help me right now. Is it Moongeist Beam? For Moongeist Beam for Lunala. That's what it was called. Silvally had multi-attack. and it could be any type depending on the memory that it had. There is... Did Arceus have a move like that? Yes, it did. It had Judgment. There's legendary moves. That's a very easy one. Hold on. Judgment. Judgment. Judgment? Hello? Judgment. That's how you spell it. Okay, whatever. I didn't want the points anyway. There's Roar. Oh, Roar. Roar of Time. And Spatial Rend. There's Shadow Force, Shadow Sneak, and then there's another one like that. I don't remember though. That's Giratina. Shaman had probably something. I don't remember. The Lake Spirits had Stored Power, I believe, and Mystical Power, and Hidden Power, and Fire Blast. I don't know where that one came from. Special Grass moves. There's shoot, grass. It's my favorite type. Come on, you should be able to get some of this. There's Leafage. That's the new, starting in Gen 7. That's what they got instead of Vine Whip. For special Pokemon. For special, like, attacking Pokemon. Shoot. Well, there was Ice Hammer. There's Wood Hammer, right? Wood Hammer. There's a Drum that I think I did Drum Beating, but there's also Grassy Glide. And Acrobatics. I'm thinking of like moves that are good in the VGC right now. Shoot. Obviously I got like Protect and stuff. I'm thinking of Amoonguss, who has like Rage, Powder, and like Redirection moves and anything else that's really annoying. Aegislash had like Sacred Sword, which was also given to the Three Musketeers, and Swords of Justice, or sorry, whatever they're called. Sacred Sword, and like they had other moves too. What did the Paradox ones have? It's like Psyblade, right? For Virizion. Cobalion had like Tachyon Cutter, and then what was the last one? Oh, Iron Boulder. Terrakion had Iron Cleave. Iron Cleave. Well, there's Dire Claw. Let's go back to Legends Arceus. Dire Claw. Blood Moon is Blood Moon Ursaluna's signature move. Headlong Rush is one that they're usually good with. Headlong Rush. There's also Facade if you do the good old Guts Facade combo. Quick Attack. Can't believe I didn't get that one yet. Extreme Speed. And I swear there was another normal type move that's also priority, but maybe I don't have time. I only have half an hour left. It's crazy that there's already been half an hour. It doesn't even feel like it. Shoot. Where should we go now? Did I do Fairy Wind? I did. Ooh, Gen 6 starters. There was, Water Shuriken. What's Delphox's? Mystical Fire. And Spiky Shield. My boy Chestnut really got the short end of the stick on that one. And there's also like Needle Arm, which they also had, I believe. Arm Thrust is a stinky, stupid move I had to use for a while in Black 2. There's Perish Song, and then there's like Shadow Tag, but there's also a version of that move which can like keep Pokemon in battle. I don't remember what it's called though. Shoot. Oh well. Didn't Dreadnought have like Jaw Lock? Oh my god, I'm nuts. Shoot, man. God. I'm trying to think of like G-Max moves now. Let's just do the legendaries. Right down the list, right? Let's go recently. I did the two freaking guys. What's Gouging Fire's move called? Right? It's Thunderclap for Raging Bolt. Shoot, Hydro Steam, right? Hydro Steam, that's Volcanion's move. Or Hydro Steam Eruption? That's a move, right? Steam Eruption, yeah. But I'm trying to think of Walking Wake's move, which is like it's a water move, but it can also burn. Shoot, I'm not gonna be able to get it. But anyway, that's Gen. Oh, what are the Ruination? That's the other one I was thinking of. That's like the Guardians move where it halves your health. There is. Ugh. Shoot. I already got Gen 7. Gen 8 is Behemoth Blade and Behemoth Bash. Eternatus had Dynamax Cannon, but he had two. I don't remember. Dynamax Cannon, like Dynamax Blast, maybe? Dynamax Blast. No, it's not going to be Dynamax Blast. No, I don't think so. There was no... Zarude, what did Zarude have? Well, there's Thunder Cage and, like, Dragon's Maw, I think? Dragon... What's Regidrago's move? It's like he turned into the mouth and then fires a beam. Is it Dragon Beam? Dragon Beam? Dragon Blast? Did I do Dragon Claw already? Dragon Breath? Did I do that one? No, I didn't. There's another one in there. Shoot. And then there's Calyrex, who had Astral Barrage and... What's the ice one? Glacial Lance. Absorb, Giga Drain, and Mega Drain. I was thinking of like healing moves there. Urshifu had Wicked Blow and like Surging Strikes, I want to say. Surging Strikes, yes he did. There was Dragapult, who had Dragon Darts, as well as Phantom Force. Right? Phantom Force. Dragon Pulse. Did I do that one? Dragon Pulse. I did do Dragon Pulse. Headbutt. Don't know. Hadbutt. I don't know where Headbutt came from. I was just thinking of like strong normal moves, I guess. There's probably a type I just haven't done much for. But I don't know. Maybe Dark? I feel like I didn't do like Dark Pulse. Or like I did like Throat Chop Foul Play already. Dark Pulse, there's Bite Crunch, Thunder Fang, Fire Fang, Ice Fang. Shoot. I guess back to legendaries, right? I did the Tapus and all of the Gen 7 ones, except for Magearna, who had Fluor Cannon, as well as Flash Cannon, which was not an exclusive move, I know, but like it is. There's Magnet Rise, Ion Deluge, which do the same things. There is Soak and Trick. Oh, I guess Trick too. Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat, which adds Ghost type or Water type, respectively. There is Growth, which boosts stats. Gen 6 legendaries. Yveltal had Oblivion Wing, and Xerneas obviously had Geomancy, which was very broken. Zygarde had Z-Laser. You know what I'm talking about, the one where he writes giant Z in the ground. Shoot. I'm not going to remember what that is. But did I do Tackle already? I did do. I think that was the first one I ever did. That's it for Gen 6. Unless Hoopa has one? He does. He has Hyperspace Hole, right? Which allows him to hit through Protect. There's also Faint, which does the same thing. Shoot. There's one I forgot. Magnolent Chain. Magnolent? You're gonna have to tell me that one. Magnolent Chain. You know, the Pencheron's move. I guess there's Poison Jab. Or Poison... Like, what's Okidoki's move, right? They have one. Poison Toxic Chain? Is that what it's called? Toxic Chain? Shoot. I had to have gotten it at some point. There's also Ogerpon, who had Ivy Cudgel. I remember that one. But back to Gen 5, who has Fusion Flare. And what's Zekrom's? Shoot, I can picture it in my head. I don't know what it's called. Glaciate for Kirim. As well as, I'm going to be so annoyed when I see all the ones that I missed here. Glaciate. There's like Genesect. I don't remember Genesect's move. Relic Song for freaking Meloetta. The Genius got Bleakwind Storm in Legends Arceus. Bleakwind Storm. And there's one for each of them, but I think that's the only one I remember, unfortunately. Bleakwind Storm, like Thunder. I guess Thunderstorm's kind of a basic name anyway. I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick while I think. Shoot, Gen 4, Roar of Time, Spatial Rend I already got, Phantom Force, Judgment. Again, Judgment, I don't know why it's not giving it to me. Judgment is a move. I'm adding 1 point to the end after this for that stupid move. Lake Spirits had Store Power, Mystical Power, stuff like that. Rotom had Electro Ball. And like, there's a Grass Pledge, Fire Pledge, and Water Pledge. Hisuian Electrode got Chloro Blast. I was thinking of Legends Arceus because of the Genie still. Is there anybody else I'm missing from that? Yes, there's Bitter Malice on Hisuian Zoroark. There is Dire Clarity got Victory Dance on Hisuian Lilligant. Did the Dialga and Palkia get new moves? Maybe. I don't think so, though. Heatran, he had like a Firestorm, right? Heatran's signature move is like Magma Storm. I'm just crazy if I remember that kind of stuff. Definitely some brain rot going on here. The starters in Legends Arceus had triple, let me type triple arrows, please. Triple arrows. There was Samurats, which is like Ceaseless Edge. I could have sworn. Ceaseless Edge. And like Spirit Parade. I never liked Hisuian Typhlosion, so I have to remember what it was called. Inferno Parade, right? Infernal Parade, and then there's also just Inferno, which is a god-awful move. It's basically Flash Cannon for fire types. Did I do Hex already? Hex a fun one. I did get Hex already. Shoot, man. Gen 3 legendaries? Groudon had Precipice Blades, and then there's like Water Spout for Kyogre, I believe, as well as Origin Pulse, I want to say. Origin Pulse. Rayquaza had Dragon Ascent, which is a normal type move. I know that annoyed people. Just much like how... Shoot, that should be a good leeway into something. Much like how Blank is a Blank type move, right? Like Scary Face, I want to say. That like lowers their attack, right? Or speed, or it's something stupid like that. Yeah, oops, wow. We're still going here. There is the Reggies, who had Explosion. I don't know if they had any other signature moves that I can think of right now. I'm thinking of, like, Needle Arm, right? No, that's already got that. Energy Ball. That's kind of the special grass move I was trying to think of earlier. Yeah, wow. This is a lot harder than I thought it was. I know I was saying that, but I only have, like, a third of the possible options right now. Gen 2 legendaries, there's Sacred Fire and Eruption. I know that's Typhlosion, but still. Sacred Fire, and then there's shoot, what was Lugia's? Oh my god, wait, I know this one. It's like Aeroblast, right? Aeroblast. And then what's the third one in that trio? Is there one? I don't think so. The Beasts don't have signature moves as far as I know. Tyranitar has like Stone Edge. Blissey has like egg, what's it called? The one where she eats the egg. Soft boiled. There's also like recover, and Ingrain, that's an annoying one. There is Leech Seed. What are the ones that like heal you over time? Aqua Ring. Nah, that's all I got for that. Mewtwo. Did Mewtwo have a signature move? I always thought its signature move was just like Psychic. And then, yeah, I don't think the others had any. The starters, did Blaziken? Blaziken had Blaze Kick and High Jump Kick, which I already had. Sceptile was Leaf Blade for a while. And Swampert had Muddy Water. Muddy Water. I'm forgetting how to spell at this point. Muddy Water. The Gen 4 starters, Infernape. I don't like Infernape. I don't remember what Infernape had. I feel like I should remember from my Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke, though, but I don't, unfortunately. Yeah, shoot. Torterra had Earthquake, like Woodhammer. Did these guys even have them? Like Empoleon only had like Steel Wing. That's a move, right? Yeah. Is like telepathy a move? I don't know, I'm just making stuff up now apparently. What about Heal Bell? That heals status conditions. Snarl? I'm thinking of like Poochyena, Mightyena right now. Volbeat had Tail... Come on, not now. Tail Glow, which is actually a very good move for a very bad Pokemon. Poison Sting. Did I already get that one? I think I already got Poison Sting. There's a Hyper Fang. I loved using Raticate with Hyper Fang back in the way. There's also Super Fang, which is just like Nature's Madness. What else is there? Changmo had Clanging Scales. Altaria has like Perish Song, stuff like that. I'm just thinking of random guys now. Dondozo had Wave Crash, and then Tatsugiri had Order Up, and Veluza had Fillet Away. Who else is there? Pikachu. Pikachu had Bolt Tackle, right? As an exclusive move for a while. Oh my god, Dedenne? Did Dedenne have a signature move? I feel like it did. Because I know Morpeko had like Thunder Wheel, like Electro Wheel, right? Where it's like... Is it Hunger Wheel? I know the move, I can picture it in my head. I never cared for Morpeko that much, so I'm sorry if I don't remember that one. Pawmot had like, it has like Thunder Paw though. I know it has Revival Blasting, but it also has like, one where it like loses its electric type. Much like how Burn Up, you lose your fire type. It's like that, but for Pawmot, and I don't remember what it's called. It's like, a Volt Smash, I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to get that. Florges? Did Florges have anything? I don't think so. It had like Moonblast and Psychic and all that stuff. Did Farigiraf have something? I know I had Armor Tail as an ability. Did it have like a signature move? I know there's Drill Run. That's the one-hit move. But there's also Hyper Drill. I was trying to think of Dunsparce's signature move. Or Dunsparce, rather. King Gambit had Kowtow Cleave. We got that one much earlier in the video. There is... Baby Doll Eyes, I guess. And... let's think of another team while we're at it. Sure, what's like another recent team I had? Let's go back to Sword and Shield. If I can remember. There's Uproar and my Rillaboom, I remember that. Like Uproar, Boom Blast, stuff like that. Tea Time for my favorite Gen 8 Pokemon with Sinistcha there. Not Sinistcha, but thank you for saying that because that gave me Matcha Gotcha. Oh, no, I understand the mistake. It's like Matcha Gotcha. I love Sinistcha. As well as... There's another Gen 7 Pokemon, or Gen 8 Pokemon using my team. Obviously, I already mentioned Colossal, who also had Tarshot, which I think I already did. I use Zamazenta, Behemoth Bash, already got that. Did I get Iron Head? How about... I probably did Close Combat already. Shoot, man. I think I'm kind of stumped here. What about, like, is there, like, Meditate a move? Like, Meditite signature move? Yeah, I think so, right? Electro Shot is Archaludon's signature move. Isn't it Max Drake? Like, Max, it's... I remember the dragon one. It, like, spins around in a circle, right? And there's giant claws. Ah, shoot. Devastating Drake. That is the, Z move for dragon. Extreme Evo Boost is for Eevee. And then there's probably one for Pikachu. I know there's one. I'm just not going to be able to remember it. Shoot. Hydro. It's not... like, Salute the Sun. I don't know what I'm trying to think of right now. God. What's... Matt Block? I was thinking of Smash Brothers. Greninja in the game has a move Matt Block. Mewtwo also has Confusion in that game. As well as, maybe, like, Glare, I think. That's, like, the Paralysis one. Seed Bomb. And that's like my favorite move because everybody thinks it's Bullet Seed and then it's not, and it's just, it throws them off. It's really funny. I don't know. Who's left? Like, what Pokemon have I not thought of yet? Like, I still have 10 minutes to think of moves, and I'm kind of stumped here. Pokemon I used on a team. I don't know if that's gonna work anymore. I just kind of got to get my last minute ones in here. Shoot. What are like some early game moves? Like if I used like a Nose Pass, for example, what moves would I get? Probably like Smackdown? Did I do that already? I did do Smackdown. And Rock Polish, maybe. That raises speed. There's also Agility and Double Team. And there's another evasion one. I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's gotta be, right? Double Team. There's Endeavor, which takes it down to your HP. Endeavor Quick Attack. That's the common thing there. Endeavor. There's what's the one? Endure, where you stay at 1 HP. There is Stockpile. I always get really annoyed when that pops up. There's also like Spit Up and Swallow, I believe. There's another one, but there's no way I remember it. There's Belch, one of my favorite names for a move ever. Recycle. Nature's Power. Is it just Nature Power? There we go. All the berry related moves. Magnilint Chain. I guess Magnilint Chain isn't a word then. Shoot. God damn it. This is hard. Again, I encourage all of you to try this because I'm kind of struggling at this point. I'm gonna feel so dumb after too. I just know it. Did I do Vine Whip already? Vine Whip. I did do Vine Whip already. What about, oh, Core Enforcer. That's Zygarde's move. But I think it was given it in Gen 7. Beak Blast. I looked at the fighting down there. Yep, that's the exact spot I was looking at right there. Dragon move Gen 7. Dragon Pokemon were in Gen 7. Turtonator. Is it Shell Trap? Dark Gen 7. There's Murkrow. I freaking hate Murkrow though. Murkrow gets like Foul Play, Tailwind. It gets what's the super annoying one? Knock Off. Yeah, that's the one. It also gets usually stuff. It does get stuff, that's for sure. God, I'm struggling here. Poop, dude. I don't know. It's not like ice moves. I feel like there's not a lot of ice moves in the game. I should be able to get some of those. I just need to keep thinking of Pokemon signature moves. That's where all my points are coming from so far. Pokemon. Indeedee. Expanding Force. And Indeedee, how about, just think of random Pokemon. How about another Psychic type? Let's go with the Spathra. Did a Spathra? It does, right? I swear to God, a Spathra has a signature move, but I can't dwell on it if I don't know it. Ghost type, how about Banette? Does Banette have anything? It has, like, Curse. And I know Dusclops is really good. Like, Clefairy is really good because it has Follow Me. And it also has, I mean, Moonblast and Stored Power when it had that. It also has, like, Life Dew. That's the group healing one. Flame Wheel. Thinking of my friend's playing Legends Arceus right now. I'm trying to think of like what his Pokemon have. He has a Geodude with Iron Defense. A Quilava with Flame Wheel with Ember. Did I get that one? I did. Did I get Bubble and Bubble Beam? He has a Buizel with Aqua Jet, Water Pulse, probably Water Gun Swift, probably never misses, which also leads into another move that never misses, which is probably something. There's Rollout. They really love giving Pokemon Rollout in that game. There is Spark. Did I do Spark already? I think so. There's Thunder Shock. Thunder Fang I already got. There's Wild Charge, which is Luxray's signature move. Well, at least it was for a while. Heliolisk has a signature move called Parabolic Charge. Shoot, keep thinking of this train of thought. It's working for you. He is also currently using a Kadabra, but that doesn't really help me. It does give me Psybeam, though, and Kinesis, which is one of the most worthless moves ever. Any move that, like, raises accuracy is just hopelessly awful in every way. I don't even remember, like, it's Machop, but Machop is like Bullet Punch and, like, Power Punch. I think that train of thought kind of died right there, unfortunately. What about, like, I don't know. This is hard. Man. I'm trying to think of, like, my teams, but I think I've got most of the teams down. Let's go to just, like, Gen 4. BDSP, right? I had Torterra, Toxicroak, Luxray, Garchomp, I want to say, like Beautifly, which is a weird choice. Did I get Stun Spore? I did not. There you go. Stun Spore. I think there's another like move like that, maybe. I don't know. Did I get just Spore? I did get Spore. What about competitive Pokemon? For a while, I had a Armarouge that had Heat Wave, an Expanding Force, Protect, and I think like Terra Blast, Grass, Terra. I had a Sinistcha that had Shadow Ball, Scald, Protect, and Machagacha. I used a Palafin that had Flip, Turn, like Wave, like Jet Punch. Is that what it's called? Jet Punch. Like Jet Punk, like the website I'm on right now. That's kind of funny. There is, I also use commonly Landorus, who has like Rock Slide, Crunch, that kind of thing. I had a Hippowdon and a Garchomp that both just spammed Rock Slide because I was just praying for a flinch. But really, I just love using Armarouge. I really like Armarouge because it's competitive. I'm thinking of like Iron Hands, right? I'm pretty sure Iron Hands had a signature move. I'm just kind of just spitballing at this point, hoping some last-minute ones come to my mind. It looks like I might get 400. I think that's going to be my goal if I can get 8 more. Hopefully, now that I said that, I'm probably going to struggle to get 8 more, unfortunately. But that's why I got to lock in and get 8 more here. There is... what's like a low-powered dragon move? Ooh, I can see it in my mind. It's a Twister. Twister. It's like what Dratini had to use until he got to like level 50 or something stupid like that. Signature moves, that's really what I'm going to get my points from right now. Gen 6 signature moves, there's Pangoro, who had punching moves. That doesn't really help me. There's... shoot. God damn it. Again, now that I know I need 7 more, I'm going to panic and not be able to get any. Electric moves, what about Nuzzle, Thunder Wave? Charge, that's one. There is... shoot. God damn it. I'm on a panic cycle right now. Charge. What about Psychic? Psychic has Calm Mind. Let's think of some status boosting moves if we can. Calm Mind. There is God damn it. Psychic Blast. There is what about a Bide? That's a move. Sure is. Splash I already got. What about like Wave Crash? I did that one already. Water type moves. Water's the most common type in the game. Should be pretty easy to think of them, but it's not apparently. I got Ion Deluge. I don't know why that one came to mind again. Shoot, man. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to get this, am I? It's really, I'm panicking so hard right now. God damn it. Sing. And there's Sing, and then there's shoot, Jigglypuff, like Pound. Oh my god, I'm too awake. Come on, brain, think of 2 more, please. Who's in Smash? Pikachu. That's not gonna help me. Oh God. Think of something, please, brain, please. What about, Pluck? Pluck? Oh my God, I'm one away. Hold on, hold on. One more, please. Just think of one more. That's all I need. Bounce. That's it. That's 100. Or 400. That's not 100. Imagine I got 100 in an hour. That's really good. Okay, can I think of any really last minute ones now? Now that there's not any panic to get over 400. What about, Magnet Bomb? Is that a move? Yeah, it is. 401, so I'm officially over 400. I did not get half, unfortunately, which is a little bit surprising. I don't know how anybody would be able to complete this in an hour. Thinking. Pondering. What about, I don't know if you can hear my feet tapping. That's me thinking. Shoot. God, I have a minute. I'm not going to be able to get any more, am I? About one more. One more. We can get one more. 402. Round it out. What about, shoot. God damn it. Beat up. Boom. I don't know where that one came from. Maybe one more. What about a nice signature move from, like, Gen 8? Who have we not covered? Like, Redent? Evil? Thief? There we go, I got one more. Thief. Poltergeist only works if you have an item. I'm not getting any more. I got 3 more last minute, though, which is pretty crazy. Growl. I already had Growl. Okay, well, that's it, then. Hydro Cannon! I should have Hydro Cannon! Karate Chop, yeah, Comet Punch, Mega Punch, Payday. 1,000 Waves. Oh, these are all, those are Zygarde's move. It has 2 more. Meteor Mash, Astonish, Weather Ball. I'm okay with missing most of these, honestly. Tickle. How could I forget Tickle? What were these? Supersonic Sky Strike I was not remembering. I swear I said Hyperspace Fury, but that's fine. Acid Downpour, I was not remembering any of these. Maybe Continental Crush I should have gotten. Never-Ending Nightmare, that's the ghost one where the hands come up from the ground. Now that I see him, I can put the moves to him. These I'm okay with missing. Aerial Ace I should have gotten when I said Swift earlier, but that's fine. There's a couple more kicking moves I missed. Horn Drill, that's another one hit. Body Slam's a pretty easy one to get, and I missed that. Gigavolt Havoc, I believe that's Pikachu's moves. I don't even know who Shattered Psyche belongs to. Or Sub-Zero Slammer. Oh, actually, these are just the normal ones. I don't think I've ever seen a Psychic-type move before. Black Hole Eclipse, I've never heard of that. Catastrophica. Oh, is that Pikachu's move? That's cute. Shore Up. Oh, these aren't even... That's all the signature moves then. First Impression. I mean, I like First Impression, but I don't think I would have remembered it. Doom Desire is just rip-off frickin'... Future Sight, I think, which I also missed. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at these, like Brine, Baneful Bunker. If I thought of Toxapeck, I would have thought of Baneful Bunker. I'm looking at these, and there's none that I'm, like, really upset about me missing. Blizzard I should have gotten, especially when I was doing Hail. These I'm all okay with. Like, I like Me First as a move. I think it's a unique move, but there's no way I would have thought of it. Fire Lash was Heatmore's signature move for a while. Pollen Puff I should have gotten when I thought of Amoonguss. But, like, I'm not gonna get Toxic Thread. I think that's, is that, that's a bug, right? I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass at this point. Smart Strike, Speed Swap. Yeah, I wasn't getting any of these. Dragon Hammer. I didn't even know that was a move. Sinister Arrow Raid. And Oceanic Operetta. So it was not even close to what I was saying. There's a Soul-Stealing 7-star Strike. Don't know who that is for. Heart Swap. Toxic Spikes. Oh, Toxic Spikes. Stealth Rock Spikes. If I thought of that, I could have gotten a couple. Power Gem's a pretty easy one to have gotten. Oh, all the Let's Go Eevee signature moves. Oh, I could have gotten a couple if I even thought about that even a little bit. If I, like, thought of Let's Go Eevee my team at all, I probably would have figured that out, but I didn't. Lava Plume I might have gotten, Zen Headbutt. There's a couple of these I definitely could have gotten. If I had, like, another hour. Fish's Rend I could have gotten. Max Lightning, I feel like I should have knew that one. Max Ooze I wouldn't have gotten. Max Airstream, maybe. Wormwind I would never have gotten. Mindstorm, maybe. Clangorous Soul is Komodo signature move. Crab Hammer, Dizzy Order, I read 2 of them. Dizzy Punch, and then the Vespiquen I could have gotten 3 for 1 if I thought of, but I did not. Struggle, I probably never in a million years would have thought of that as a move. Obstruct, False Surrender, yeah, these are all signature moves I could have gotten. Outrage, that's an easy one I could have gotten. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like... Raging Fury, that is Gouging Fire's move. And then I want to see Barbarage, I should have thought of Overquill. Wild Bolt Storm, Sandsteer Storm, and then I guess they didn't give one to frickin' Enamorus, because fuck Enamorus, I guess, but that's fine. Final Gambit, I could have gotten when I was thinking of competitive Pokemon. Rage Fist, that's another one, because that's also on Annihilate. There is Doodle. How did I forget Doodle? God damn it. Make It Rain, I definitely could have gotten. Hydro Steam was Walking Wake's move that I was trying to think of earlier. Petal Blizzard, I probably could have gotten. Sticky Web. Oh, I did Spider Web. I didn't know Spider Web was a move. I was thinking of Sticky Web when I said that. Fake Out. How did I miss Fake Out when I was thinking of Incineroar? That's crazy stuff. Wish, Roleplay. Armor Cannon. I literally mentioned to Armor Rouge by name and I didn't get Armor Cannon. That's a little embarrassing. I don't know what the Torques are. I don't even know what these moves are. The Torques. Oh, they're from the Rev of rooms in the game. Dude, I don't think it's even possible to get 100% on this one. I think it is genuinely too hard. And then it's Malignant Change. I guess Magalent Chain or whatever I was saying earlier isn't even a word. You guys are probably getting really mad about that. And then Mighty Cleave was what Iron Boulder's move was. Poison Fang I could have gotten probably. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. I want to see, yeah, the stats down here. So Thunder ended up being the #1 pick, which is surprising. And you can see that these just go all the way down. I want to see what the least common ones that I got were. Those were the ones that are more interesting to look at. So let's go from like 30 down, right? So starting at 30, these are all the Z moves. People just don't know Z moves, I guess. Belch. A Dynamax Cannon, I'm surprised is so low. I mean, if you think of it, Eternatus, that's like the first one I think of. Astral Barrage, people are just not thinking of legendaries, I guess. Nature's Madness, yeah. Let's Snuggle Forever, I kind of understand that one. Thunder Cage, yeah, it looks like people didn't really have the same mindset as I did, going for like signature moves. They probably went for the more general ones, because I see like Bitter Malice down here. And the lowest one I got was Strange Steam, which is Weezing's signature move. Hold Back, I understand that. That's the rip-off False Swipe. Tar Shot was Colossal. Mystical Power was the Lake Spirit's Chloroblast again. So it seems like most people got caught up on the signature moves, which is actually where I got most of my points from. Like all of these down, I'm pretty sure are all signature moves that I managed to get in some way or another. And the overall lowest one that neither I nor many other people were able to get. I wonder if there's any 0%ers on here. Let me see. No, the lowest is 11% with Power Shift and Spicy Extract, which is what's Capsicid's evolution? Scovillain's signature move there. And I also missed out on like Hyper Beam and yeah. So I mean, yeah. I'm okay with like 408 or whatever I got. I think that's pretty good, honestly. Like it could have been so much worse, but yeah. Yeah, I'd like to see you do better. Now 44%, granted, if this was a standardized test, that would be failing. But imagine getting all 919. That's just so impossible. I did manage to do better than 63% of other test takers. And the average score is 338. And I did better than that, so let's go. Better than average. Brush off my shoulder there. But yeah, if you guys want to take this test at home, tell me what you got. I'd love to hear it. But for right now, thank you all very much for watching. Remember to take care because mental health is important. I'll see you all in my next episode. And maybe another quiz. I don't know. I'm enjoying doing these recently, so maybe. Just maybe. But yeah. Ta-ta for now.